Hi everyone. Probably no one's watching this because I did the wrong link for my Miwa antique bunny box opening. But let me just message my Faceup artist Starcat Dolls and tell her that I'm on a different video. So hang on. Okay, I started another live. Clearly, I am not technically savvy at these things. Let me send a link. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. I have my Fairyline antique bunny Miwa that I've had for quite a while. Um, and I sent out her bunny legs and event pre-order faceplate to have a custom face up done and body blushing. All right, let me send my link for her. Probably nobody else is watching because I tried to schedule this and I messed up somehow. Okay, so anyway, it'll probably just be rewatched and maybe the artist will join me. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay, so I have Miwa back here. She currently has on all of the full package stuff. Oh, thank you for joining. So Starcat Dolls is in the chat. Thank you. I probably won't have any like live viewers because I sent out the wrong link and I didn't know what I was doing because technology is difficulty. Oh, hi Danielle. Thanks for joining. I totally sent out the wrong link and oh well. So okay. Anyway, there's Miwa. She doesn't have hands on because I also had those sent with the stuff to be done up by Starcat Dolls. So she's in her full set outfit and she has her human legs on and no hands and no tail because it's all in this box here. So I kind of started to open it up so I don't have to do all that on screen. I sent this out to Starcat Dolls a couple weeks or so ago and we had great communication. And she showed me pictures along the way of the stuff being done. And now it's back. And here I am. I'm going to do a little live opening so that, I like to give props to the face-up artists that I work with so that everybody can see the amazing work they do. All right, so nothing in there. I think this is I'm sure it's probably the same box that I mailed it out in, I would think. So I just had a bunch of random loose stuff in there. So we have bunny legs and then the spare bits, which I think would just be her tail and hands. So, oh, and head. There's a head too, the event head. All right, so I'm just going to kind of snip these things open. I'm sorry, this is probably not the most beautiful setup. I should have been more prepared for this. But I'm not the best at live streaming, obviously. Oh, she seems to be perfectly fine. As far as everything's all wrapped up good. The box, looked fine when it came, so there was no problem. All right, so this looks like to be maybe, the head and tails and maybe the hands. Yes, indeed. So the full set Miwa came with an outfit and then obviously the main body, some ears, some eyes, a wig, and then a pair of human hands, and then bunny legs, and then a blank event head, and the bunny tail. So it's all resin, and let's just open up the tail because it already looks so pink. I just love pink. Pink is like such a fun color, and I love pink like wigs for a lot of my dolls. I don't have a lot, but wigs, that is. Pink wigs, specifically. I have a lot of wigs. All right, here we go. So here is just a lovely pink fluff. Are you guys ready? Look at this. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this tail. It's like, so this tail actually kind of inspired what I wanted this doll to look like. This is my only Fairyland doll, but I loved the bunny anthro parts of her. And to me, this tail looks like a clover flower. So I kind of used the colors of a clover flower for the inspiration for this um, face up and blushing, which you did fabulously. I love this pink. It's so gorgeous. So there's a big fat magnet on the back, which should connect to her. I actually haven't really, I don't know if this is good over her clothes. I can feel it lightly grabbing, but it's not really holding. But it would go there. I suppose if I didn't, I don't know where it's supposed to go. You have to move stuff. I don't even know where the magnet is because I haven't really messed with her that much. Oh, maybe it's on the bunny legs. Haha, maybe. I don't know. I felt like I do feel a magnet there, maybe. Does anybody know? Oh, it could just be the little metal button of the clothing. Maybe there's a magnet on the bunny legs. Anyway, so this to me looks like a clover flower. And so I liked the idea of using the colors of a clover to kind of do this. I just want to make sure she doesn't fall over here. Body blushing. And so I decided her name. Oh, hi, Janice. Thanks for joining. I want to name her Clover Thistledown. That's her name. I've never really like said that, but haven't really done much with her. So her name is Clover. And so I wanted to use the colors of a clover flower for this face up. So let's just dive in and go with this fantastic little event head. That's something that's relatively new to me as far as ordering a brand new doll. Like a lot of my dolls in my doll hobby collection have been secondhand or like just bought way after they've been released. So I've never really been around for getting blank event heads. And so this was really the first time I had ever done that. Oh, I'm so excited. This looks so cool. Oh. Okay. Artist, Star Cat Dolls, you did fantastic. Are you guys ready? So cute. Look at this. So she kind of has like a sticking out tongue, like, I don't know, she's maybe licking something or she's just blowing a raspberry. I don't know. Look at those colors. Look at the freckles. They're like little confetti. They're so colorful. I love it. And then she has this little bunny tattoo on one cheek. And then on the other side, are you guys ready? This is so cool. She has a little tattoo behind her ear of a clover flower. Oh, I love it. See, doesn't it kind of look like the tail? I love it. This is really beautiful. Thank you so much, Starcat Dolls. You did fantastic. She's gorgeous. Oh, I was going to be all super prepared and get some eyes out for her so I could pop this head on. But actually, I was thinking about it and I might need like my husband's help to switch out the head. I don't know, the connector might not be too hard to switch heads. Anybody familiar with Fairyland know if it's easy to switch heads out? I know, isn't the I've never really done a doll, or I've never really had a doll with tattoos, but I just wanted her to be kind of cute because this face is just so silly. I was like, just make it kind of fun. They're pretty easy to switch out heads. Okay, maybe I'll try it. But I don't know. I don't want to take forever on this because I don't really have eyes set out. I suppose I could pop out her eyes and switch them. But so there is the tail and the head, which I am just super impressed. Look at these details, you guys. They're just so gorgeous. She's just so fun. This is like totally different from any doll that I have. I've never had a doll really with tattoos, and I don't really have a doll with like dark lipstick or really heavy eyeshadow. So she's kind of like fun and different for me. All right, so I'm going to set these down. I'll show you guys the hands and then the super adorable legs. Like that was really what drew me to this doll was the bunny legs. I don't really have a whole ton of anthro dolls. Oh, these are beautiful. So here's one little hand. So it's just the skin tone that I had is white. Like it's almost like a paper white, but she did some blushing on the hands. Oops, Sorry. And then the nails just kind of have a natural look to them, along with like a little tiny French tip there. So that's really nice. Those will look good. And that is one thing I would definitely say I do like about this Fairyline doll. Magnetic hands. Wow. Super easy to take out. Yeah, those eyes are fantastic. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let me get this other hand, and then I can pop these right on because that will be super easy. I was having some technical difficulty. I was going to be all prepared for this, but then I was like last minute. So here's the other hand. Very nice blushing. Looks really natural. And it still keeps with like the kind of pink tones that I was looking for on the fun event head. So we have the head, the two hands, and the bunny tail. And then these fantastic legs. All right. These are the really big part. I did not realize with Fairyline, when I ordered this, I really thought I was just getting, yeah, better manicure than me too. I really thought I was just getting like a doll with bunny legs. I didn't realize that she came with alternate human legs. But of course, with the full set, it did show the like the high heel shoes that she has, which would not fit on her big old fat bunny paws. So I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. If you go back and look at my unboxing of her, which was not very, I don't think it was a very great unboxing because I didn't understand some of the parts as I was opening them. And then I didn't dress her up then just because there was so much, and it was the longest video, but I was really surprised by the fact that there was almost two full dolls in there, really, when you think about getting two ginormous like leg pieces. But I did know that I wanted to get these colored, and I know that they have like colored legs when these bunny style dolls come up, because they had the choice if you wanted like pink or maybe green. They're really like light pastel, and I liked those, but I knew I wanted white and then to have them colored eventually. So when I reached out to Starcat Dolls, they worked with me to help me figure it out and get exactly what I was looking for. All right, so all bubble wrap is pretty much done. A lot of bubble wrap for a big resin doll. Okay, so, oh yeah, the magnet is in the bunny butt, so I guess her human legs don't get a bunny tail. All right, so let's see. Okay, I guess I do need to do more scissoring still. Let's see here. A little bit more to get this bubble wrap off. All right, so everything arrived really nicely packaged back, so everything looks perfectly good. Let's see if I can slip this off like a sock, maybe. Nope, maybe not. A little bit more scissor tools here. Okay. Super secure. Turned out safe and sound, which is always a good thing. Almost there, I promise. At least with one leg. Oh, no, you're totally fine. This is fine to have it wrapped. It's better safe than sorry. All right, so I have one leg. I'm just going to show you guys. Look at this. Look at all this pink and white gloriousness. Oh, I just love it. The fur, like, I knew that I didn't want like that solid color that Fairyline offers, because the fur to me looks like it should be a separate the back side. So let me get this other leg unwrapped, and then I'll see if we can switch her out so I can see what these fantastic legs look like on her. Because I think when I originally got her, when I did the box opening, the bunny legs were on her, and that's why I was surprised about the human legs, because I just didn't pay attention, I guess, when I was ordering it, that I would be getting both. So this had been the first time that I had really switched them out, but it is also super easy. So here they are in all their pink and fluffy glory with those lovely toenails. And just for the heck of it, let's put that tail on. So there you go. Oh yeah, definitely meant for the bunny butt. Yes, that's so cute. I love it. These are great. I love the coloring. I love that I have like this blushing instead of just like a solid pastel pair of legs. It's what I really wanted. And so that's really kind of why let me move this down so you guys can see these a little bit better when I'm working on this. It's why I decided to go with just the whites, because I knew I would want to get them colored eventually. So it's so cute. Good job, Star Cat Dolls. Thank you for working on this. They're really wonderful. I love it. So now the question is, can I easily switch out her human legs for these bunny legs? And I'm going to say these bunny legs, just because the paws are like so ginormous, they really stand like nicely. Like here she is, like kind of standing on her own. Like, I like that. That's a good thing about like animal legs, I guess. They just have bigger feet than humans, right? All right, so first off, let's see. Maybe I should try to do this, take this little skirt ruffly thing off so it's a little bit easier. All right, so here's her human legs. Just the whole thing is like really one hook, I think. So let's see if I can easily change this out. Her ears up here, if you aren't familiar with Fairyland or Miwa or whatever, these are just magnetic, so they just come right off. Which there should be, I would believe, then magnets in this head too. I don't know though, actually, now that I think about it. So let's see if I can slip off her human legs here. Let me get this down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So her underwear are like these little black, like lacy bloomer looking things. I'm just going to slide it down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. All right. Ooh, there goes her wig. That's okay. We'll be switching out the head anyway. So hopefully her head doesn't fall off here. It shouldn't. It's on a hook. All right. So let's see if I can like break this apart. So there at her waist, you can see there's like this like line. That's where it like disconnects from. And it's really just like a big like resin hook. Oh, oh God. Okay, it's okay. She's okay. I'm so sorry. I obviously don't know what the heck I'm doing with Fairyland dolls, but she's fine. So I got her human legs off. I swear she's fine. I think. I hope. Yeah, her bust just came off, so I'm gonna have to like reconnect it with the other S hook. Oopsie, I'm sorry, everybody. Don't worry. I'm nice to my dolls, I swear. Okay, so I have her. Of course, then all her clothes kind of came off. All right, so then here's her, like, I don't know, centerpiece, I guess. Her stomach, maybe? I don't know how you would refer to that. What I need is my little hook tool, which I don't know where I have it. I should have been more careful with her. Gosh, that was mean. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can find my little hook tool. I know I have it around here somewheres. This is my doll room officially now, and I have everything kind of out all over the place. So you guys, just there she is in all her pieces. Let me just see if I can find this S hook really quick so I can work on this. Definitely should have been more prepared. Sorry, everyone. I swear. I'll be ready in just a second. All right, move the bubbles around. I do not know where it is. I had it just a few days ago, I swear. And then I thought I had it behind here. Oh, yep, here it is. Here it is. I found it, everyone. Okay. Oh, this has been difficult. All right. Then I pressed the button trying to make this go all funky. All right. So here's these fabulous bunny legs. And, gosh, I don't even know how to put this together now, actually. Maybe, anybody have any advice? Oops. Okay, let's see. So there's the one hook that would come down. Except for technically, I guess I could even take her head off. Oh, yeah, actually, oh my gosh, her arms are falling out now. I'm like making her fall into pieces. All right, so the inside of a fairy line, I guess. Oh my gosh, she's like in pieces. I hope I'm not damaging her. It's just like a little turn thing. It's like a little, I don't know, little clock gear maybe. All right, let's see if I can put the other head on. Not really sure which way is the appropriate way to have this when you're putting it back on. And then the caps themselves kind of go like, they also kind of turn because they have resin hooks in them to keep them on. Gosh, resin dolls are so different than vinyl dolls, which is what I have. The majority of my dolls are vinyl dolls now because of all the smart dolls I have. All right, so here I'm putting this lovely Faceup head on, and I'm just going to turn it maybe. How does this turn? No, that's not right. Does it go like that? I don't know. It doesn't seem very tight, but maybe that's because the hook piece needs to be pulled back down. Does anybody know? You twist it, and then, so it's kind of like locked in there, and then I guess once I put or pull the hook back down, it'll stay, maybe? Is that right? I can't get this on. Arg! All right, which one was the head cap for this one? Does it matter? Are they the same? That seems right, I guess. Okay, I guess this was harder than I thought it would be. I thought I could do this super easy. Okay, so the torso string keeps the head on, and I guess I have to pull that through the torso then. And what about the arm? I lost the arm somehow. How am I supposed to get that piece back on? Did I ruin everything? She seems so loose. Okay, let's see. How do I get the arm back on? Uh-oh. I may have just really ruined everything. I don't even know how to do that. Anybody, how do you do the arm? I guess I better lay her down so I don't mess it up. I'll show you guys what I'm working on. Okay, so yeah, I'm just on a hardwood floor here. This is terrible. So mean to this poor doll. Okay, let's see. Move that. Put her on here. There is a string in here. Let me just take this off. That's her little sleeve. The string goes, she should have a second string for her arms. I see in the torso, it's like a double loop with the circular hook. And on the other arm, I do see that the string is there in kind of that joint there, but I don't see where the other string would go. There's a string inside of there. Do I need to pull that string out? Maybe. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not that good about putting dolls together. Oh dear. Well, let's see. I might have to follow some instructions online. This might not be a very good live stream, you guys. Because I am not the strongest person about this. So it looks all good in the arm, and I'm just trying to see, like, so there's this second piece of resin inside of there. Would the arm string be up inside of there? Because I'm afraid to take that out. It doesn't seem like it really comes out. See how there's like that circular piece? And then this would be the abdomen string. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Is it something to do with the neck? No. I don't get it. Is it just like in there? No, because it's not staying connected. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. This is not the best live stream because clearly, oh my gosh, there goes her other arm. Okay. I am not doing very well, you guys. Let's see. So now both arms have come out, and I don't really know how to connect them back together. They both have strings on the inside, which I can see that. You'll have to remove that extra resin piece. Okay. Which means I probably have to take the head back off, right? Because to be able to, well, this was a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be. I'm really sorry. I thought this was going to be super easy because when I, how do you even remove that second piece? Oh, I see. It just kind of comes out. There's magnets on her back, you guys. I didn't know that. Do all Fairyland magnet dolls have that? So then the question is, how do you get the, do I have to take this whole neck piece off? You'll have to remove the extra resin piece to attach the arms. And does that mean I'll have to take the neck off? Yeah? How do I do that? There's a little S hook here. I guess I can turn that. Is it glued in? It can't be glued in. Oh, I see. It's just there. Okay. I'm making this so much more involved. Can you remove the S hook on the torso string? So it's not an S hook, it's a circle ring. I suppose I could, because it's just like a ring, like a keychain ring. Instead of taking it off, taking all these pieces off. That might be better. Okay, let's see if I can do that. It might be hard to get it back on though. I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it's just a oh, this is, I'm sorry, you guys. This is not the best live stream. It's already going on half an hour. Now you guys are just watching me struggle with this thing. All right, let's see if I can do this. Of course, I have no nails, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Circular ring coming off. Hopefully I'll be able to get it back on. Okay. Circle ring off. I'll put that right there. Oh my gosh, it's like clipped to my finger. So then here's these things, which means I should now be able to get this piece out. Maybe. Oh, there's a big knot there. It might not go through the hole. I don't know. Let's see. It's loose. Almost. It's kind of coming out. All right, so I kind of have it out, but like the knot is going to stop the thing from coming completely off, which is probably better for my sake because I have no idea how I would get it back through. I mean, I guess you just pull it with the hook. It's a learning experience for you too, huh, Danielle? Okay. So would the string for the arms be connected through this, because it just looks like there's channels there where the arm should go, and I don't really see spare string. So do I need to pull the string out of the arm? That's the question. I'm woefully unprepared for this, you guys. I mean, I have my little Volks little hook thingy, and I'm doing my best here, but I don't know what I should be doing now. Let's see. So, Unseen Star, you're the guide here. You're giving me all these instructions. I'm ready. What do I do next? So I can't take this completely out. It's loose, but it's still connected because there's the knot there. Is that string? Is that what it's even called? String, the stretchy string, the cord, is that the stuff that I would have to use to connect the arms? Or is the string that's in the arms somehow connected somewhere? Because I don't see anything other than the string that's in this resin piece inside the bust. Like, I see that the loops go up through the neck connector piece and then onto this tiny little S hook on the top of the neck. So the elastic in the arm should connect in the middle. Okay, so if I'm looking, all I see is basically a solid resin neck inside there, and then there's those channels for the arm joints to go in, but there's no, it's solid. It's not like there's a pass through for string there. As far as I can tell, it's just like a divot. There's no pass through, but there is, the hole goes all the way across through the bust. I don't get it. I don't know what to do. The S hook on top is holding the torso together. Yes, I agree with that. Should I take that off also? But the problem is, well, I guess it's not really a problem. I can take it off. Oh boy. Okay, I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I guess, but it's so small I can't even get the string off of the S hook. I would have to open the S hook up to get it off. I'm not totally sure I want to do that. Is that what I should do? Because I just don't, she's done differently than mine. I wonder if they clip into the solid piece. Maybe it's possible, because I don't really see anything else. There's ooh, whoopsie. God, I am killing this poor doll. Hopefully I'm not breaking anything. Okay, so I just pulled out this piece. The neck connector pieces. Man, you guys, I am breaking this thing. Hopefully it's not broken. They look fine. All right, so what we have is a resin bust. That's where the arms go, right? Inside, it's just open, I don't know. And then there's this thing, which I didn't even know this was inside of her. I didn't know there was magnets or anything, which is actually kind of cool. How did that come off, I wonder? I guess the neck connector pieces just slipped off. Could I have done that all along? I'm so silly. Oh, it popped through. The ball joint here popped through the neck thing, so it pulled the whole thing down. All right, so now I have string here and string there coming through this piece, which the knots are too big to pull, but from what I can tell, to me, it looks like they're just two loops of this stretchy stuff. So where the heck do these arms go in? It's like, oh my gosh, you know what I think it is? I probably do have the manual somewhere. Her box is over here somewhere. Look at this. So there's ridges on the joint. I know my lighting is not that great, but there's like this, and then there's like this inset ridge. I think it just rests in there like that. So then her arm is like that. Is that it, you think? So I didn't have to go to all that effort of taking her apart. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if I can put this back together. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. It just rests in there. So it's like the tension, I think, holds it. Yeah, and so when I was loosening it, the internal resin piece just came down loose enough for this to come out. That's what it is. So the arms are strong themselves, but the internal string of the arms doesn't connect across. I'm learning. Everybody's learning. This is turning into an educational video. All right. So there you go. It's just like a socket for it to sit in. And I guess the reason that you would want to take them apart would be if indeed you were dyeing it, painting them, whatever, so you could get the separate resin pieces. So now the question is, how do I put the neck connector pieces back on? I'll have to pull this S-hook back up, right? Because I wasn't really paying attention. Does the, do these little neck ring things, okay, I know they go like that because it's kind of like a puzzle piece together. They were on top of this, right? So at this little straight piece. So I just had to pull the S-hook up over that, I think. Boy, you guys, I think what I should do before I pull on these strings too much is put this circle ring back on. The arms are in there. I just have to make sure to keep that resin piece tight. Okay, here, I'll angle it back down so you guys can see my working area here. Oops, what did I do? Where am I? Here we go. I switched off. I hit a different tab on my laptop here. All right, so I have the circular pieces, or the strings, and then my circle ring. And I don't know if you guys can see that. I know it's just off of the screen there. I'm getting there, I promise. I'm going to put this back on. And then I will put the neck connector back on. And hopefully this will be all good. Let's see if I can do this. It was easy enough. See, now it goes loose. I think that's okay. Because once before I put the neck connector back on, I'll just set these back in their little socket and it'll be all good. So, live and learn, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me. This was totally supposed to just be a Starcat Dolls is an amazing artist, and thanks for doing a face up. And now it's turning into how to put your Fairyland doll back together. Educational video. Oh, thanks for the hope, everybody. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try this. I'll just do one string at a time. Maybe that'll help. Oh my gosh, I wish I had better nails. Because of course this little ring is very tight. But that's okay, I can do it. I'll get there. All right, one string is going on, I think. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I really wish I had better nails. Okay. Just get really close to the opening there. Okay. This is harder than it looks, you guys. No, it probably does look hard. I don't know. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to slip this ring over this. And of course, the ring is nice and tight, which it should be. But I just have really crummy nails right now, and it's super hard. Oh, there we go. I got one of the strings. Look at that. Just twisting it on like a key ring. It's just a really tight key ring. All right, so there's one. Let's see if I can do the other one. I'm getting there. Make sure I do it the right direction too, so that they're not twisted up and looking weird. All right. Almost, I promise. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay, maybe. Nope, I missed it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I was struggling to keep the bust piece on. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get the string back on. Let's see. She's in total disarray here. Okay, it's all right. I hope that the strings are okay. Oh, and then the little circle ring is trying to connect to the magnets on the back too. It's just so funny. I didn't even know those magnets were back there. I kind of like them. It makes me want to get her some wings or something. Does Fairyland sell wings as a separate little extra piece? Do bunnies wear wings? All right, I think I got it. All right. So, okay, partially back together because I got this little ring on. I'm going to stick that through here. And then that'll keep this piece from going anywhere, right? And then I have to use my little hook. Well, I have to pull it up here to get that string back out a little bit. So now I have the string, it's all connected. Pull that through here. All right, we'll just do it one by one. Is this right for anybody? So does it just go right on top of that joint there? Or should it be, no, that's right, because that's how it looked. This was the little thing. Yeah, that's gotta be right. Yeah, okay. So then this would be the one that I kind of have to pull it through because it's the top piece and it's like the little locking piece of the neck connector, I guess. And really, I guess mostly it's just I have to pull it through, and then make sure that the S hook goes so that's in the locked position. So now I have all these pieces on, and there's the string. Is that right? I feel like, well, that must go inside of her head, maybe. And then there's still that. And then the arm sockets, all I have to do, I guess, all I have to do is when I'm ready to put them back in, I can just pull it down a little bit so that this comes loose a little bit, put the arms in, and then pull it back up so that it stays connected. So let's see about all this. So we have all that. It's all kind of lined up. Fairyland is so different from like any other doll that I have. All right, so all those locking mechanisms go on the inside. I'm trying to be all gentle with this beautifully faced up head. And I'm going to pull these down a little bit so that I can get the S hook to rest again on there. Let me see if I can lock this too. Okay, getting there, I promise. See, I have a little bit of loose string there. I'm just pulling it down a little bit so that the, basically so that this locking mechanism locks. And I want to make sure that S hook like rests in there on the resin. Oh my gosh. For those of you staying and like watching, thank you. I hope this is right, and I hope I'm not like messing up this beautiful face up when I'm struggling with this. All right. I can't tell. Should those two locking pieces be above or just the one? I think just the one, probably. So I'm going to put these arms back in and then push this resin piece back up. Her head's just going to have to be loose for a little bit. It's not coming off though because it's definitely on the S hook. I'm just going to lay her down for a second, push this resin piece in, and then I guess put this through. Can you guys see? I don't know how far up into the bust the like abdomen should go, but I'm just worried that when I go to pull, this S hook isn't going to be like in the locked position because there's a little bit of loose string. So I'm just going to pull down a little bit so I can see if I can get that string to come. So the S hook is resting in the locked position. It looks like I have it in the locked position, but it's hard to tell until like you're really pulling on it. There, her arms want to pop off again. Okay. It's hard to tell because of the loose string or the extra bit of string there. I definitely have this little neck piece in the locked position. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this on the video so you guys can kind of see since you're sticking with me through my struggles here. I think that's right. Yeah, because there's a channel for the S hook. Like if you turn it one way, it'll go down through. And then if you turn it the other way, it's resting against the resin. And I think that looks right to me. So I'm satisfied that that will stay, which means I'm going to try to put these things in again, the arms that is, because they wanted to come out because my little resin piece left. Okay, put them in the channels and lock that up. And then put this, and then I'll have to like get this little circular ring through. Okay. How to build a doll 101. Oh my gosh. So where does this connect then? Does this really pull all the way down through up into the legs? These fabulous pink legs. So I'm going to say yes. Yes, it does. But man, all right, let me do this. There is the S hook, or yeah, there's the S hook in the bunny hips. Maybe I can like make those bend. That's one weird thing about these legs. Like you can't really make your bunny leg bend because there's like these back knee stops. I don't get that. That's weird. Oh well. All right. So S hook and circular ring. How the heck do you make them connect though? Oh, so much effort. Okay. Maybe I can't have her bend because these don't really bend. I mean, not at 90-degree angles though. All right. So I've got this. I guess really I just need to, you know what I need? I need like a pair of chopsticks or something to like rest the, or put through the circle ring so then I can pull up the S hook. I'm gonna go get some chopsticks, you guys. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I brought some little plastic chopsticks. Hopefully they're good enough. And I'm not really worried about the resin on her abdomen because it's just white resin, and the bottom of it would end up sitting inside of the legs anyway. So hopefully I won't like dent it, but if I do, well, oh well, I guess. You know, I was really impressed with Fairyland at first because I swear her human legs have like a big, huge, beautiful hook that the S hook or the circle hook rests on. And I was like, oh, that's so convenient that it's like literally built into the body. Oh, I am going to ruin this thing. I tell you, this is hard. Okay, it's still there. It's okay. I got it. I just shot a metal ring up into her abdomen. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Going to have to do a little effort here. Keep her beautiful face so I don't ruin it. All that beautiful hard work. I swear I'm not going to ruin it. Maybe. Hopefully. How does a doll company do this? My goodness, this is hard. All right. Ugh. I'm getting crazy here, people. All right. How a doll company does this on their own? Or like, do they have like teams that put together these things? Chopsticks. It's the answer. Maybe it's the answer. All right. I do feel better looking at the S hook now because it is sitting in the right direction in the head where it's like resting down in the groove. So it's not going to come apart, which is definitely good. This poor girl. Once I do this, once I change her, I feel like I'm never, ever going to change it again. All right. So then the trick becomes, how do I get the S hook from her bunny legs onto that thing? It's another effort of pulling up because the string for this S hook in there, of course, is what holds her legs together. Oh, dear God. Why is this so incredibly difficult? All right. This actually shouldn't be too hard. It's more like, again, pulling that ring down to catch onto this hook, I think. There isn't any other pieces, right? No. So it's more like I just have to have this hook, because this is not stretching. The hook is actually really just resting on a resin and metal piece inside the bunny legs. So really I have to like set this down on it and pull this ring down further to get onto the hook. So, wow, this is effortful. It was really easy to switch them out. I swear, it was so easy to put the human legs on and take these bunny legs off at first. I don't know how it's been so incredibly difficult since then. All right. Is this a two-person job? All right. I can do this. I got the faith. I got faith I can do this. I just need to get a good angle. And I'm probably, I'm already destroying the blush. Star Cat dolls, I'm sorry. I'm beating up this beautiful doll that you treated with the utmost care. I messed up her toenails because I've been dragging her all around. Okay, well, I'll just have to fix those myself. All right, let's see. 2 toenails isn't bad. I mean, maybe she got into a scrap on the streets. Who knows? This is like a 2-person job, people. Yeah, I feel like that should be an easy fix too for the toenails. Okay. How to do this? I feel like I might need like my husband around to help pull the circle ring down, and then I could just easily hook it onto this. But I don't know that I have the strength to like pull it down and then get this hook over it, because there isn't really a lot of wiggle room there. It's just kind of resting. The magnets kind of draw it, so I don't know why. Ugh, that's annoying. I wish it faced the other way. Okay, you just have to pull it forward. So it's there. The question is, how am I going to pull the circle ring down? Because I need 2 hands for that, and then make sure it gets onto this hook. I really should have been more careful about this. Or I should have just employed my husband for a minute. All right, I'm trying to be nicer to those toenails. Let me move this hook forward. It's not like it's difficult. It's just there's the magnets there for the tail, and so if it comes near that, it wants to kind of magnetize to it. All right, so what I really need to do, I'll move her arms up out of the way if I can, and her beautiful face. At least I haven't messed that up. All right. Then her head still seems loose, but it is in the locked position, and I assume that once I get it on the hook and everything is pulled down as tight as it can, her head will be a little bit less loose feeling. I don't know how I can do this. I need 3 hands, right? Because even if I pull this down, how am I going to stop the legs from sliding away? I'll just have to use my legs. I can't imagine that this is how doll companies put dolls together. I really don't know. I don't know how this is possible. All right. I'm going to have to move the chopstick out of the way. Really, I'm just going to have to hold on to this. And like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I could do that. There's like no way for this to come up. All right. Now she's going to be loose and floppy again. I can't get this to come up further. It's like a trick of, really, it's just pulling the elastic. But how do I get that on there? Urgh. I don't get it. There's these, like, this stuff here, which is kind of forms where the hip rests, or like the abdomen. It's like blocking my angle to get. Maybe I have too big of a hook pull. I don't know. But dang, like, I don't even get how I can do this. You guys, this is going on an hour and I'm still struggling. So, let's see. Let me get back to this. I just made this like minimal. Okay. I'm really sorry, Star Cat dolls. I thought this was going to be like, whoop, put the bunny legs on. She's fantastic. I think I'm going to have to employ the help of my husband to put her back together, because I feel like I need 3 hands to be able to pull this down and then angle it correctly to get it onto the hook on the bunny legs. And so instead of you guys all sitting here watching me struggle helplessly for, who knows how long, I think I'm going to call it for the video. And I don't know what I'll have to do about my little painted toenails because they're adorable and I don't want to jack them up. But here she is, kind of in all her glory. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I will post up some videos, or maybe I'll try to um, edit this video later on when I get her all together, and then I can add on the clothing and everything and see how it looks. But I think I'm going to give up because my husband isn't home and I can't have him, come and help me with this. So, um, Star Cat Dolls, thank you for the fantastic face up. Sorry I damaged the toenails, and I will definitely, hopefully, get some end results when I put it all together. So thank you guys for joining me, and have a good night, everyone. Bye. Okay.